Peace to the gods and the earths. Islam to the Moors. Hotep to the Kemet nation. Shalom to the Israelites. Hebrew Israelites. And if anybody I missed, because I didn't know your way of introduction, so I know the unconscious might say hi or hello. I wouldn't use the word or the terminology hello because hell is mighty low. But you know what I'm just saying is I'm hollering at everybody. So I'm saying peace. But anyway, this is a build session dealing with born in your name. So this is Set the Record Straight, YouTube, Divine Understanding, Born Allah. So first thing I would deal with is Divine Understanding, Born Allah. That would be showing and proving my attribute or my name, you know, in the nation of the gods and the earths. Divine I, victory I now, equality borns, equality understanding. Equality understanding is the understanding degree in the 1 to 40. So equality understanding in 120 lessons. What is the diameter of the planet Earth? 7,926 miles. That's also going to show and prove God degree in the mathematics, which is God cipher divine. So God cipher divine in mathematics borns wisdom equality. So if the diameter of planet Earth is God born wisdom equality, later on you can actually enlighten it to bring that in more light for you. Right? As I'm going through this, I'm gonna be showing y'all these books like I like to do. So I'm like dealing with two things at one time. The books may not even be related to what we building on, but when you get a chance, run by the bookstore and see if you can grab up some of these books, you know, before they go out of print or before the Europeans stop the people from, you know, giving these books out to you. So anyway, I'm going to go into understanding now. So understanding was born, universal now divinely rule, save the truth, Allah now divine, I now God, right? So that's universe now divine equality rule. I'm gonna slow it down for you. Universe now divine equality rule. Savior truth, Allah now divine, I now God borns knowledge, power, or refinement cipher. Knowledge, power, or refinement cipher borns knowledge, power. So the knowledge, power degree in the 1 to 40 is also the God power or refinement degree in 120 lessons. Who is the 10%? The rich slave makers of the poor, teach the poor lies, believe the almighty true and living God, the spook and cannot be seen by the physical eye, otherwise known as the bloodsuckers of the poor. Also, otherwise known as the bloodsuckers of the poor. Alright, so you can see lessons start merging sometime on you, so you start going, you know, all out. So I'll give you that one again. Who is the 10%? Rich slave makers of the poor, teach the poor lies, believe the almighty true and living God is a spook and cannot be seen by the physical eye, otherwise known as the bloodsuckers of the poor. Then you could go into born. Now borns culture born, right? So why did we let the half original man like Columbus discover the poor part of the planet Earth? Because the culture born degree in 120 lessons is why did we let the half original man like Columbus discover the poor part of the planet Earth? Because the original black man is God and owner of the earth, and knowing every square inch of it had chosen for himself the best part. He didn't care about the poor part. Columbus was a half original man, was born in Italy, which is Southeast Europe. His full name was Christopher Columbus, and the place that he discovered was North America. He found the Indians here who exiled 16,000 years ago from India. They are original people. Now that may go a little fast, but that's only because I've been quoting for so long that the degree is like part of me. But you just go and you pull your degree out if you're not quoting that lesson yet. Or if you quoting the degree, you heard it. And if there was an error in a degree, because sometimes you'll be quoting and you'll be online and you'll make an error here and there. And the true and livings who know and understand 120 lessons, they'll catch that. They'll catch it real fast. My word is bond. So you'll get that flavor too as you're learning this. You'll be able to catch a little error, bam, just like that. So now, most of us, I wouldn't say all of us, but most of us in the nation have a surname Allah. Some of us, our first name is Allah. Like I know a brother named Allah Real. His first name is Allah. He was taught by Justice, right? My surname is Allah in the nation. So my name is Divine Understanding, born Allah. So Allah born's culture, Allah born's understanding the culture. Understanding the culture born God. So the understanding culture degree is also the wisdom culture degree in the 1 to 36. So the understanding culture degree in 120 lessons is the wise man's culture. A wise man's culture can show and prove himself as being the equality, which is the Father, which is shown and proved in Clarence 13X, was the only Muslim in those days and times. It was knowledge and understanding. It was unknown because he showed and proved that the knowledge came before the wisdom. That's how, that's that old school mathematical equation. Well, they were made blind, deaf, and dumb by the devil when they were what? Babies. Now, that's not an actual quote because it don't say that part, but that was just that flavor that the Father would give us when he would, be building with us. So understanding the culture could be understanding the culture is drawn up or being born into the God, because understanding the culture, which the culture is I God. So when you understand the culture being I God, that shows and proves yourself as being what? God. So the God degree in the 1 to 10, how much is used by the original man? The original man used 23 million square miles. So that's basically how you break down your name. I mean, I went into it a little, deep, and we veered off here and we veered off there. But basically, that's what you're doing is you're looking at each letter in your name, and you looking at it from a alphabet point of view, and then you could turn back around and look at it from a mathematical point of view, and then you can take it up into 120. So you could go into mathematics in your name, then you could go into alphabets in your name, then you could go into the 1 to 10, 1 to 36, 1 to 14, 1 to 40 actual facts and solar facts. You could also go into the 12 Jews of Islam and in your name, and that would work also. Other than that, I would say this book here, I seen somebody else building on this. They were at the Nation and they were building if you're online and you're looking for dietary laws, this guy has the book. The DVD came with it. So as you can see, it's eating. The DVD is included. Mike Anderson, The Rave Diet and Lifestyle, the Natural Foods Diet with Meals That Heal. That's real good. All right. This brother here, Elijah Muhammad, he wrote a book, How to Eat to Live. Another good book if you want to deal with dietary laws. There's, what else do I have here for food? Juicing. Make sure you get your juicer. So get your juicer on. Get your Total Gym. Get your workout on. And then there's this other book here, the Ultimate Smoothie book. That's a very good book if you want to deal with juicing. There's other various, sciences and things of that nature. This is good for history. They came before Columbus by Ivan Van Sertimer. African presence in ancient America. This is good here, Stolen Legacy. How your legacy was stolen from you by the European. He has a tendency to take credit for everything, even other people's cultures, creeds. And then when you say it, they kind of get upset when you say it that they're doing that. But, I mean, hey, I'm just keeping it real. And with that, I am going to say peace. Remember, if you really want to get your math down tight, it's a mathematical and an alphabet thing together. You have to work with them together to really get them down like you want. Like, you should be able to look at things like this and say, that's knowledge and understanding. That's knowledge. That's knowledge in the culture. That's God. That's knowledge, power. That's culture. Then you might be able to do something like this and say 3, 9, 22. So 3, 9, 22, 9, 12, 9, 26, 1, 20, 9, 15, 14. See, that's how you want to be able to do it. J is justice. John, as John said, that's O. That would be the cipher. He or her. Now nation N. God. Justice. Allah. C. King. save yourself. That could be cipher too, because you could go into cipher, because that is 360 degrees. Cipher, knowledge, power. I don't know if I said that before. Knowledge, power, or cipher, John. Knowledge in the culture. And then you go right on through the same way. So as you would be walking around, you might look at words and say, oh, that's knowledge and equality. Knowledge, power. No, that's power. That's knowledge, power. Knowledge, equality. Knowledge, wisdom. Power. Knowledge, born. Build or destroy. Born. Knowledge added on to a cipher. What I'm saying is that's like the knowledge born degree in the alphabet. That's the wisdom cipher degree in the alphabet. That's the knowledge power degree in the alphabet. That's the knowledge build or destroy degree in your alphabets. With that, I'm going to say peace in the Middle East and the world over.